today we've got quite an adventure for Belle Vue Coaches and for the people who are going to be on the trip as well. It's a trip down to the Midlands. It's looking at various places that people can have day trips to. It's giving people a chance to, if you like, have a little taster session. It's like going for a posh meal, you know, when you have little bits of all the different meals. It's a bit like that, really. Some great characters, I think, are going to be on the trip. But let's find out exactly why Belle Vue are even doing this. So Ian, you're the driver of today's trip. Is this typical? Is this sort of thing you do a lot?
It is indeed. Good morning, Ian. It's unusual today because we're doing a trip out for tourism. Representing from our company, yourself and myself be going out and filming, and also looking around the new ventures that people can possibly go to and new ideas for today.
Why do you do this, Phil?
The reason we do this, Ian, is we give our chance to some of our VIP clients, group tour organisers, to get some ideas how to plan the day trips so that they're taking their groups to new and adventurous places.
It's quite a commitment. I mean, you're doing this for free for them, aren't you?
We are. We work from, you've got to give to receive. We have group organisers who are giving us business with day trips every month. So today we've got a little freebie, if you like. We've got Ian Duff, our tour manager, taking them out, one of our exec coaches. They're down to Wedgwood. They'll get a demonstration there of how pottery is made and have some beverages free. Then they're off to the group tourism and travel show at the NEC. There they've got loads and loads of attractions where they can taste little bits of exciting places to visit, whether that be castles and markets or theme parks. And then after that, we're off to the Western Park for a lovely three-course dinner.
So that's the idea behind the trip. Just before we get going, let's meet some of the people who are on the trip today.
Hoping to find out where we can actually take people as well. So
it's just about information.
Yeah, it's just about information today for us. Yeah, we've done this for 7 years. Access is very important for us. So we actually go and do dummy runs whenever we're going anywhere to make sure the access is good for wheelchairs. There's toilets, facilities and everything. So
this is your dummy run today? This
is our dummy run today, yes. Yeah.
And at least you don't have to drive.
No, we don't. No, he's the driver anyway, so yeah, so that's all good.
I mean, we've already got three trips already booked with you, and we have it every year, at least 4, possibly sometimes more. So we use you a hell of a lot, and we're used to the drivers are used to us, so everything's great.
Enjoy your day then.
I will do.
Yeah,
I will do, and hopefully get some more ideas.
Belle Vue, brilliant. No complaints at all. Drivers are brilliant, very helpful. As I said before, we're on a disabled coach, so we need help up and down on the ramps and stuff. No problem with anything we ask of them.
Why is this so important to Belle Vue to do this?
To give something back to our customers, to look at new potential places to go for your days out, which we can take you safely in our vehicles and have a good time.
Who are the types of people who are on this trip then?
There's a wide range of people. You've got church groups, you've got elderly people groups. There's quite a wide range of people that are going on these trips. So it appeals to all kind of different age groups.
I never knew that.
16 seaters, yeah. It's really, really good.
I would have been on that.
You've got a few fans here, Phil, haven't you?
Going back from the old days, Ian.
Yeah, it's popular. Yeah.
You're not a Phil fan, are you?
Oh yeah, there you go. There's a thumbs up. He is brilliant. It's brilliant. Well, that's your mate there. That's my boy. Yeah.
That's your boy?
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to this trip then today?
Oh yeah, definitely. I was saying that how come I didn't get an invitation before, and he said that they've not done it for how long?
We've not done this trip for about 3-4 years.
3-4 years, so...
Remember when you used to be a driver, we used to have some lovely times, didn't we?
Oh, we did, yeah. I think I'll get behind the wheel again.
You're telling me he was a good driver?
Yes, he was.
That's not what I heard.
Yes, he was. We are always glad when we hear Phil's coming on the bus.
If you get me now, it's because someone's got the short straw.
Oh, we've got a dinner
I'm last of a bad bunch.
I'm going to go with the flow and hope we enjoy it.
Yeah, we're here from the Stroke Club, so we're going to look at the places we go to make it for trips for people after stroke and if they're wheelchair friendly. So that's what we're looking at, really.
And have you dealt
Between singing.
Have you dealt with Belle Vue Coaches before?
Yeah, we've used them, haven't we?
The only ones we use.
To London, no. We go to London every year. That's a nice trip out.
And Belle Vue Coaches is the only one I can find in the northwest that's got a proper lift into the into the side of the coach, so that people in wheelchairs can be carried away. We've got little mini coaches, but we're looking at taking 30 people, 40 people away if we can do. When I say away, out for the day. So that's one of the benefits of using BelleVue. Having said that, I've been on one trip previously. This trip, like Jean, I'm looking forward to seeing what Wedgwood's like, if that's suitable for people with disabilities, because some places say they're disabled friendly, and really they're not. They think they are. They might have a flat entrance to the premises, but once you're inside them, the facilities aren't there. So it's beneficial for us.
Brilliant. Enjoy your drink.
Thank you. I'm gagging. Thanks very much.
This is the problem here. I am just checking because I didn't want you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. My name is Ian. It's lovely to meet you all. For those of you that haven't seen me before, it's because I've never done it before.
So here we are at Wedgwood, which on the face of it is very posh, isn't it? But the people who've come down with Belle Vue Coaches today are going to get scones and tea and some of the little samples of what it's all about. And maybe they'll bring people down here in the future, but it really looks posh, doesn't it? That's plastic though.
There we go. Cheers, boys.
That's supposed to be the ping of Wedgwood, and it's not quite as loud as I thought. Hi, welcome. My name's Chris Perkins. I am the head of World of Wedgwood here. So I manage the facility. Can everyone hear me? Yes. I'll stand in the middle here and I'll kind of move around. So we've just been awarded the Gold Accolade by Visit England, which puts us in the top 20 visitor attractions in the UK in terms of the service that we offer and what we have to offer. And I will, after I speak for 5 minutes, I'll let you all have a walk around and you can see everything else that's going on.
People can have a go at this.
They can, yes.
How long have you been doing it?
Myself, coming up to about 5 years. Worked for Wedgwood for coming up to 25 years, so...
You don't look old enough.
Oh, thank you.
Is that it? Done?
That's it, that's all done. All I need to do now is just get my hands a quick clean and a quick dry. Just take some of the moisture away. And what we can do is literally pick that up. Anybody can have a go. Ranging from £2 just to have a go. You get the pleasure of throwing it in the recycle bin at the end. Up to £10, which is a full fire. If you do need to post, then obviously it's postage charges, but yeah, anybody can have a go. From around age 4 upwards, 4 to 94 or above.
This factory's been here since 1940 and we still produce today more than half of Wedgwood's global production here. Very much the prestige products, and the skills today on show are the same as they were 250 years ago.
Well, here we are at Wedgwood, the first stop on the tour with Belle Vue Coaches, and as you can see, some of the old equipment where they've made in the past, historically, the Wedgwood pottery, etc. And this is part of a self-tour that you can take around the factory. So are you impressed?
Yes, it's very nice, very nice.
Is this what you expected?
I don't know what I expected, actually. No.
See, many years ago, I used to build, furnaces, you see, so you think, you know, I'm going to see something similar here, you know, because it's, well, it is.
I've got to say, I've just walked around the factory. It's very big. You can see people hand painting, creating the pots. I'm not allowed to film a lot of what's inside the factory, but it's well worth a look. Certainly from my perspective, I found it fascinating.
This is the man himself, Josiah Wedgwood. He founded the Wedgwood Company back in 1759, and we are still here today. And this was his wife, Sarah. So we also have a dining hall restaurant and the factory outlet, and if anybody wants to come on a day excursion with BelleVue, we'd love to see you down here. So yeah, book through BelleVue.
You've got a big bag of stuff there. What have you got?
An early Christmas present to me, from me.
Don't mention Christmas at this stage, but to you, what is it? What have you got? You don't have to open it up, but what have you got?
It's an ornament.
I can see a little picture of it, yeah.
Money boxes for children, or presents for children.
Right, back on the bus now.
Yes,
Come on, let's be having you.
Thank you.
Really interesting.
I do try.
And being the first driver to get here as well through the hazardous course,
Yeah, we did it, we made it.
So we're ever so grateful to your skill.
All these people here.
Remember to go to the Steve Reed stand or G1 sometime today, and also go to the AGTO stand. AGTO. That's the Association of Group Travel Organisers. AGTO. Anyway, you'll forget all that.
Have you got your name on it now?
Yeah.
Is it all spelt right?
They're all spelled right, yeah. Get lost, you can come and find
Just in case you get lost, yeah.
Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, it's great to welcome the group travel organisers from Belle Vue Coaches in Stockport to the National Exhibition Centre in Birmingham today, because this is a tourism set piece. It's the British Tourism and Travel Show, or BTTS for short, and it's a great way for Belle Vue customers to find out about what's about this lovely country of ours, England. Attractions, destinations, venues, you name it. Great tourism ideas. Great ideas for groups.
Skipton means sheep town. It's an Anglo-Saxon name which is Skeap meaning sheep and Ton meaning town. So that's why we are called the sheep town. And this is one of my sheep that I've got here at the side of me. So yeah, please come and visit us. We've got all sorts of things going on. We have great chocolate. We've got one of the fantastic chocolatiers in Skipton, Chocolate and Truffles, and also Whittaker's Chocolate Factory as part of that.
You should come to the Lake District because as of last year, the Lake District is now a World Heritage Site, so it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In and around Windermere, there are lots of different attractions to do. All can be combined by boat. There's the wonderful Windermere Lake Cruises that combines with the Lakeside and Haverthwaite Railway. The stunning attraction, the World of Beatrix Potter attraction, and with the release of the Beatrix Potter film this year, that is a must-do thing to see in the Lake District.
So we are West Midlands Safari Park. We offer a 4-mile drive-through. We've got all the big animals. We've got lions, tigers, giraffes, all in the drive-through. We say it takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to go around the reserve. After that, we've got the walk-round section. So we've got penguins, sea lions, reptile house all in the walk-round section. We've got the Land of the Living Dinosaurs. Opening soon, we've got the Ice Age exhibition where we've got life-size woolly mammoths, all animatronic. Spend the day with us. We've got the theme park on site as well. You can always book in for a hot lunch at one of our restaurants. We've got our Dino Diner restaurant and our Burger Co restaurant. So come and visit us.
Brilliant.
So we've got lots of group tour products available at Manchester City on the stadium tours. Fantastic facilities, brand new. Come and have a look at the Tunnel Club. It's offer that no other football club's got. You've also got the academy just across the road, so come and visit us at Man City.
Because I think we're incredibly lucky in this country and privileged
that we live in a wonderful country which is full of amazing places to visit, and like many of my fellow countrymen, I don't suppose I've visited even through my work. I think it's wonderful to see so much opportunity for travel in one place. And you've got everything here covering the entire spectrum of what people are going to be able to afford, from the very inexpensive to the very glamorous and expensive, and everything in between. But I think, you know, we do live on a wonderful island, and when you think about all the different countryside that we have so many wonderful different coastlines, we have amazing beaches, we have great cities, we have wonderful countryside. There are so many terrific things that you can do.
And just one cheeky little question, you know, you were very famous for appearing on the Morecambe and Wise show when you did that dance routine. Have you ever visited Morecambe and seen the Eric Morecambe statue?
No, I haven't.
That'd be appropriate for you, wouldn't it?
Well, I was invited to it when they unveiled it, and I was actually away filming, so I couldn't go, unfortunately. But they were great mates, both of them, Eric and Ern, and I've stayed in touch all the year. Well, we stayed in touch when they were alive, but I'm still in touch with certainly with Joan Morecambe, and sadly Ernie's wife is very unwell, Doreen. But I see Joan Morecambe on a regular basis. She's now in her 90s. She's a very special lady, and that bond that somehow we managed to create when I appeared with them has stayed with us, and it's one of the great pleasures of my life.
I've just seen Angela Rippon on stage. It was really interesting. She's had a really brilliant life. Some of the things she was telling us she'd done, like abseiling down rocks, I couldn't have done that. I couldn't even stood on the end, let alone gone down them. And I've swam with sharks, but they're only that big.
How big?
That big.
And has it been worth it coming in?
Oh yes, well worth it. We've got a lot of information. It'll do great for our club.
Somebody should come out, and Lady Penelope is normally here, but fortunately today she's on a mission.
No, I want to see Paul. Okay.
Okay, so as promised, I'll get you up to the gate door. If you want to leave anything on, folks, please feel free to do so. It just gives me something to have a look through while you're inside enjoying yourself.
Weston Park is the ancestral home of the Earls of Bradford. We are an independent charitable trust that was gifted to the nation by the current Earl in 1986, so 30 years ago.
Are you impressed?
I am very impressed.
Are you hungry?
Yeah, I am. Ready for my dinner.
Good, excellent. Enjoy.
Thank you.
I find it very dark, dreary. You know, can you imagine in them days?
It's not as bright, what you're saying, it's not as bright as we're used to, is it?
No, no. I thought it'd be more airy. It's very dark and gloomy. I find it.
That can't warm up the whole place. That little fire couldn't warm up the whole place, could it?
Ladies and gentlemen, very good afternoon to you all, and a very warm welcome to Weston Park. Weston Park is situated on the Shropshire-Staffordshire borders. It's a very handsome 17th century country house with 19th century alterations, set in a 1,000-acre landscape park by Capability Brown. We represent about 1,000 years of history in terms of the house and the families that have lived here, and in terms of decorative art and fine art. We've works by some of the finest painters, some of the finest furniture makers, and silversmiths that are in the collection here at Weston. So it's a real treat for the decorative arts enthusiast and fine art enthusiast. We've also got the Granary Art Gallery, which has the Granary Grill and Granary Deli, which complement it, where we show monthly changing exhibitions of contemporary art, and we have exhibitions of items from the collections which are not normally on public display. Granary Art Gallery is open free of charge all year round as well, whilst the house is subject to tariff.
You enjoying that food?
Yeah.
It looks good.
Very nice.
Really informative. We found a lot of information ranging from little, you know, from young right up to the more mature, something for everybody. Really nice day. The NEC was absolutely fantastic and highly recommend that to anyone, you know, what's doing what we do, groups, travel, tourism, anything like that. Even here, I mean, absolutely beautiful place, really nice. It's been a quick visit, but I'd recommend definitely coming back.
So would you use BelleVue Coaches?
Absolutely, I always use Belle Vue Coaches, nobody else.
There's some things, these things I have never seen before, seen today. Especially in Stoke-on-Trent, with the cups and the dragon that was in the cups. And so I'd like to say thanks very much for the drivers for bringing us here safe and taking us back safe. And thanks for BelleVue for giving this day out.
Good everybody.
Speak up, speak up.
Good evening. What is it? Do you know these two? Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning. Is that enough?
All night, are we? Oh, not all night.
Can we just have a round of applause for our two Ians?
Thank you.
For the day.
Thank you very much. Hang on. Thank you.
Yeah, leave them alone. And from everybody on the coach, we'd just like to say thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
That's to share, by the way, I think. Yeah?
Thank you. That's really nice.
Thank you for a great day out.
No problem.
Thank you.
Well done.
That's superb.